everyone, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, my name is Carol Githinji, and I mostly do homemaking content, that is cleaning and cooking as usual. So if you're new here or it's your first time coming across this video, kindly don't leave without giving it a like, a thumbs up, a like and a thumbs up. Oh no, not again. Just don't leave without liking this video, subscribing to this channel, and also leave a comment down below. You are most welcome. In today's video, I want to do a deep cleaning of my living room. It's that time of the month that I normally do like the deep cleaning of this house, because we cannot stay like with it like this any further because of the dust. And I'm also going to give you a small review for my washing machine, and also we shall be cooking at the end of this video. They've written like this: a half cup. This is a half cup, 1 teaspoon, 5 ml, half a cup, 1 teaspoon. So they've said we use like a whole scoop on the pack. I'm not so sure if I should use like the whole scoop, but for me, I think I love it. I think I love the sunlight soap, so I'll just go ahead and use like the whole scoop there. I'm just using one of these, then a teaspoon. We have recommended like so I'm using 2. So guys, let me bring you closer. The dial is on. I'm going to use like intensive 60 or the quick 30. So I'll do just the quick 30 because the shears are like, it's just shears, this is chaff. Then the highest spin 1200 RMP. For temperature, I'm going in with 40 degrees Celsius. Then I'll go add intense. You've seen like the time has increased. Then I'll add, it doesn't haifanyi like what am I even saying? Hayongezi, it doesn't. I wanted to add the crease care, but because I'm using the quick 30, it won't like press the crease care button. So maybe I should add even the medicrease with with anything to do with quick 30, it won't like use the medicrease or pre-wash or even crease care, but you can add the intensive quick 30. So if I do like intensive 60, if I do intensive 60 for the shears, then do like 1200 RPM for spinning, the temperature has gone up. You can see the temperature has gone up for by itself. So because I wanted to do like 40 degrees Celsius, I'm going to do with the 40. It's still on intensive 60, so the crease care button can press. You can even do like the pre-wash won't go because it's intensive 60. It's a quick wash, 1 hour max. Then, because I've already added the crease care, the medicines won't go too because it's a quick wash. So if I do like, I want to wash, let's say a duvet, something like, not like the bigger one. I'm using just normal cotton cycle. This is for the large cotton cycle, and it also uses like steam cycle. I don't even think I've ever used this, but I use mix whenever my kids' clothes are more dirty. I'll go ahead and use like the mix cycle, mix plus intensive. So let me show you about the cotton one. You see, when you do the cotton one, it automatically comes to 1200 spin mode. The I don't even know the word. Is it RPM or what? I don't even know. So you just put like the spin on top of here. It comes automatically. The temperature adjusted to 40 automatically. So guys, you just come back. I was talking about the cotton. For the cotton, it will just come at automatically to 40 degrees Celsius for temperatures. This is hot water. The hottest is 95. I don't use this one. Mostly I use the 40%. So because I've put like cotton, Crisca will pick, intensive will pick, pre-wash will pick, and medicreens will pick. This mostly occurs during the cotton wash. So let's see with them. I think this cotton lag is just the same as this. Let's do with the mix. The mix one, I use the mix cycle whenever I have like really soiled laundry. Guys, I don't know even how I'm explaining this because my kids are over here playing and they don't want even to listen when I'm telling them to keep quiet. What do you want, you guys? What do you want? Can you excuse me for a minute? Sawa. So guys, let's continue with my small class explanation class. So guys, you see, I've added like the mix. This is the mix. It's for mixed fabric. This one you can use like all the fabrics. What's the name of all these? You can use it with cotton, polyester, anything. Yeah, just mix fabric. Jeans, you can use this cycle to clean them together. Then with the mix, you can see the temperature still at 40%. I think this is the machine recommendation for many washes. Then you can add intense, you can do crease care, you can do pre-wash, and you can do medic rinse. So for pre-wash, if you have really dirty clothes, for pre-wash, this is where you add the soap, this compartment. Let me take this out so that you can see. For pre-wash, you see this is for the main wash. It has like two. For pre-wash, if you are adding here, like I've added like around 180 ml of the laundry soap. So you'll add like half of this. If you add 2 scoops of 180 ml, that is 360 ml, you'll add like 180 scoop here and run the pre-wash first. You'll just set the complete cycle. You just have to set like the complete cycle you want to use. Then you just go ahead, add the soap here and just press play. So that's the mix one. I've never used the easy care because I don't have any silk fabrics in the house or anything delicate. So mostly I just use this one. I mostly do with our laundry, my laundry and my husband's laundry. This one's for the kids and the bed sheets. This one for my heavy beddings like the duvets and such, the blankets. Okay, the mix one I told you guys I use like for the kids' clothes, the really dirty one, the most soiled clothes. That's what I use with the mix. Excuse me for a minute. What I was actually saying, I've never used like the easy care. It's mostly for silk delicate clothes, like really stretchy, the stretchy clothes, you can use with this one, Easy Care. I've never used it, but let's just see if it will pick like the Chris Care, yes, intensive, yes, pre-wash, and medic rinse. Usually the medic rinse rinses the clothes with hot water. I guess it's mostly used in the hospitals, but like when my son was young and my daughter who is 5 years old, when they were really young, I would just use it for either baby care steam, but this one would heat up the water whenever I do like a mix load for their clothes. So I was actually using like the quick 30 or intensive 60 with a medic rinse for their white clothes when they were young, because I wouldn't mind if they get a bit more stretchy, but I rarely use this one. But if need be, I use the medic rinse with my bed sheets and towels. But mostly for my towels, I'll do like intensive 60 and at the top high temperature, but I don't do like the 95 degrees. I only do like the 60 degrees, just like that for the towels only. From for the steam cotton, this one is like, you see when you live in a moldy house, a house that has molds, and the clothes like if you put wet clothes in a basin or a laundry basin or a laundry basket, and it develops like those small moldy spots. Those moldy spots, I think this one really helps. I've once used that for when I like stained my child's bibs, the feeding bibs. They had like, I would store them with the foods, but for the night they will just get moldy. I was using this one mostly. For allergy care, this one I don't even know. I won't even lie. I've never used the allergy care, but I mostly think for the people who have like sensitive skin, you can use allergy care. I've never used that. You can see for the steam cotton, it goes all the way up to 1200 and 40 degrees. You can add like intense pre-wash, it has refused medic rinse, yes, and the Criskia, you can add that one. So for allergy care, it has come automatically to 60 degrees. You can add intensive 60 for a thorough cleaning. You can do Criskia. Pre-wash has refused, medic rinse has agreed. So for the medic rinsing, just rinsing the clothes with like hot water for, I don't know what purpose for it. I don't know. Maybe for disinfecting, maybe. I'm not so sure. We are here on the baby care. I always used this with my small kids when they were young. Guys, I've had this machine for, I don't know. I bought it around 20, was it 2019, 2018? Yeah, I bought it around 2018 in Tuskys supermarket. That was the in thing by that time. After Naivas, sorry, not Naivas, after Nakumat collapsed, Tuskys picked up, and now we don't have Tuskys. Tuskys is like a past tense vocabulary for us, but this is where I got this baby from. By that time, it was costing around 72,000 Kenyan shillings. That's when I bought it. It's 7 kg. I didn't have much knowledge. If I knew back then, I would have gone with like the 10 kg load, the 10 kg washing machine, because it has a bigger drum. It can accommodate more. Like when doing bed sheets, you can do bed sheets plus maybe towel inside it, and it will accommodate that. This one can't. The capacity is a bit smaller, but maybe in future I'll buy like a 10 or 12 kg. Mostly I'm leaning on the 12 kg side because I want to invest on bigger duvets later on in future, not now. So we are on the baby steam care. For the baby steam care, you just do like the kawaida. Once you see it has automatically recommended the 800 rpm, the spin mode, and the temperature is 60 degrees. You can add intensive. You can do like the Chris care. You can do. You see, it had already brought like the medic rinse automatically. It doesn't allow pre-wash. You just go on and do the load. You can increase the spin mode if you want to. Like it doesn't go beyond 800. It cannot go beyond 800. That's the recommended one for the machine. For rinse, this is rinse and spin. This one you just do like when you are not satisfied with the way your laundry came out clean, you can just go ahead and add like rinse and spin. While the laundry is still in the machine, you can just do a rinse and spin. It will automatically come to the spinning that you want, but you can adjust that by just pressing the spin button. Quick that is just the same, intensive is just the same. Quick that is for the light soiled clothes. For the wools, I really have wools in the house because I don't have enough school sweaters to fit a wool load. So those ones I just mix with the uniform. This one is just like the delicate one. You see it has come like 37 minutes. You cannot add crisp care, you can do intense, you cannot do in pre-wash and the medic rinse. You cannot go above 800 rpm and it cannot go above the 40%, 40 degrees Celsius, not percent. Pardon me on that. There is delicate. This is for like really delicate clothes. And I think for just maybe like silk, things like that, the delicate ones, you see it has come like 800. It won't go beyond 800 spin. I don't know if you can agree. Intense, yes. Criskia, no. Medic, no. Pre-wash, no. So that's maybe you can use it for the very delicate clothes that you have in the house. I've never used that one. For sportswear, I use this one for my workout clothes most oftenly when I'm not like mixing them with other loads. So when I keep them separately for a week, I use just this one. It also doesn't take like the intensive. It's picking the intensive clean. It doesn't pick pre-wash. It doesn't pick the medic rinse, but crisp care and intensive it picks. You see that, and it will be for a very long cycle. If you add like intensive, if you reduce that, it goes below that. So guys, that's that for this machine. I've used it for some years. As you can see, it has never failed me. I've used it with salty water, I've used it with hard water, and also soft water. Like right now, you've seen me remove like the pipe that brings water in the sink. That's what I use to connect it direct there. We haven't yet been able to fix like the tap for the machine directly. I guess we are just lazy on that, but we'll do that later on when we remember, or if we can do it. So just like that, I've given you a small machine review that you haven't asked for. Actually, you didn't ask for the review, but I've given you the review maybe for the people who would love to invest in a washing machine. That's it. You can go for the front load. I really like the front load. For some reason, I just like the front load machine, but if you can afford the top load, just go with the top load. But the top load for me consumes too much water. I have like a relative who has a top load machine, but when the water is low, it cannot like do the laundry. It needs like a lot of pressure to do the automatic top load machine. You can go with this, but if you have a small family, you can consider maybe 8 kgs or 9 kgs. But if you have a large family, or not necessarily large family, if you have like big, what will I even say? If you have like big loads of clothes, like the duvets, big duvets, you can kindly consider going for the 12 kgs or 10 plus 10, from 10 and above. It's quite pricey, but it's the best. It's the best machine to go for. So guys, let me just continue with my cleaning because I have a ton to do in that living room. And thank you for coming to my small pep talk. So guys, I think I forgot like to give you the most important part of this review was about the electricity consumption For me, whenever I do like a load or two loads, I normally use like not even 1 unit of power. But if I do like a whole day of laundry, I normally use like a whole unit, but that's when I'm using just cold water. If I'm doing any cycles with like hot water, the power consumption is a bit high. For water consumption, it's very very low actually. I don't get to use or pay so much for water because of this machine. It's very economical when it comes to water and also the power. Actually, even for the laundry soap, you see like the one I was using before, the Persil one, you just use a bit of it, just like 2 tablespoons, and the clothes will just come out clean. For the sunlight powder soap that I bought recently, they have recommended like you use a scoop, a 180 ml scoop, and that's what I'm using, and it's actually doing a good job. Also for the Astonish oxygen cleaner, the bleach, that oxygen bleach, I'm using like just 2 scoops for 5, not 5 ml. Yeah, it's 5 ml, 1 teaspoon. They have recommended like 1 teaspoon for soft water, 4 teaspoons for hard water, 4 teaspoons for really soiled clothes, 2 teaspoons for light soiled clothes. So that's what I'm doing, and it's working out just fine. So guys, that's the small review that I was doing, and let's keep watching this video till the end of it as we continue with the living room deep cleaning. Pushing and pulling these seats is a real arm workout, guys. I tell you that. By the end of this day, hey, my arms were really hurting and were so much pain because of pushing and pulling these seats. They are so heavy actually. Every lost item in this house, especially pens and pegs, they are always under these seats. Whenever I do a deep cleaning, I find like even up to 5 pens and 5 pencil. Pegs kwanza are the most notorious ones because you can pick up to even pegs under these seats. Today I wasn't going to clean these seats. I was just doing the floors and the windows only. I did not touch these seats with either cleaning or dusting them at all.
inside. There's no more time to hide because
I want to go ahead and just dust this living room window plus the one in our bedroom, also the door. The window in the kids' bedroom is clean. I dusted earlier before taking down the curtain. That room doesn't accumulate so much dust like these two other rooms, so it's always like clean, clean, clear from dust, something like that.
I feel again, I feel again. Oh, now I feel again. We're bringing this back to life. I feel it again, I feel it again, I feel again. We're bringing this back to life.
So it's time to mop up the floors, and going to be using 2 buckets of water. The first bucket of water, like the white bucket I'm using with a rag, I've added in some powder soap, that's sunlight powder soap, and the other bucket with a mop, I'm using in some bleach and a bit of powder soap to rinse off the floors because these floors are so dusty, and I'm using cold water today. I haven't warmed like the water today. I'll clean this area, the area that always has the seats, so that I leave it to dry for a minute or two, then go ahead and clean the bedrooms as this place dries up.
Help me find the right words to say to get us back on our way. Can we try to fight against the grain of throwing out what we made? The future's far away, but I will stay because
Cleaning these floors without shoes is a very, very bad decision. The floors were so slippery because of the soap. Yani, I had so much hard time cleaning the floors. In the end of it, I had to put back my Crocs on the feet so that I can clean up with ease.
feel again. Oh, now I feel again. We're bringing this back to life. We're picking up where we left off and on again. We never quite could forget, 'cause what we got so intense.
I'm back in the living room after cleaning up the bedroom, so I've just put back the seats, and I've also done like a small rearrangement of these seats. I want to see how this setup will work out with us. Then I'm just going to finish up with these floors over here, proceed to do to the kitchen. I have some, what are they called, some kitchen towels that I had soaked earlier on the day before starting the cleaning. I want to clean them up, then cook dinner because it's a bit late by now.
I feel it again, I feel it again, I feel again. We're bringing this back.
I bought this small bucket specifically for putting in my kitchen towels, so I just pile them up there when they're dirty, and when they are ready to clean, I'll just soak them inside that bucket. I don't use that bucket for any other cleaning apart from the kitchen towel. I want to go ahead and prepare dinner, and tonight I'm going to make some githeri mixed in with some potatoes, just some few potatoes. So what I'm using in my githeri today is just like the spring onions and the red onions, and also I'll be adding like garam masala and some a bit of coriander powder, and also some Maggi cubes to taste. So on this other side I'm making like some steamed cabbage to
They
go
said,
along with the
don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's gone.
I'm adding in the potatoes because of my little one. I want to mix his plate with a bit more of potatoes than the githeri, than the maize, actually not like the whole mixed githeri, just the maize so that he can eat easily.
I'm trying to fight it, getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground until you get.
On this other side, I want to go ahead and prepare some peanuts that I got from Lucinia Bera. She's a YouTuber. She has a channel here. I love these small groundnuts so much, and from their rural area is where you can get them. So I asked her to if she can buy some for me, and she agreed. So that's what I'm going to prepare. I just want to soak them like in some warm, this is not hot water, I don't know why it's smoking, it's just like warm water and some salt, because I want to make it in the microwave, and I want to see how quick they cook, because it's my first time like using the microwave to prepare them. I also saw this from her channel as well. You can go ahead and check her out.
Until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They said, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. Will surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these
I'm going to cook them for around 10 minutes in the microwave, but I later on added in some 2 minutes to dry them completely, and they turned out so good. So guys, from today henceforth, I'm hooked up. I'll just be using like the microwave to roast up the peanuts.
stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. You won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down.
So guys, we have come to the end of this video, and I hope that you enjoyed it to this up to this point or to the fullest. And guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it out, and also leave a comment down below. And from me, it's a wrap till my next video. That's on Monday at 2:30 p.m. East African time. I always like post 2 videos a week whenever I can. That's on Monday 2:30 p.m. and on Thursdays at 2 p.m. Both are on African time, East African time, sorry, not African time. Both are on East African time. So guys, let me say Bye bye from here, and see you in my next video. Bye bye guys, I love you all.